Lizzie here. Um, Happy New Year. Yeah, I can't believe it's already 2019. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so today is January the 1st, 2019, and it has been a long minute since I've been out on here. Um, okay, so, um, you know, life gets in the way. And not that that's an excuse, but that's basically what happened. It is what it is. So I'm starting from scratch. And so let me talk about my weight. For about 2 months now, um, I've been wanting to get on a scale, but I've been afraid to because I thought, really and truly, I thought for sure that I was going to be close to 300. I really did. Because I don't know. I just did. I thought I was going to be like around 283 to 290. And I got on the scale this morning, and there's actually a funny story about that. But and I was 263. Actually, I've got two scales. Okay, my older scale said 264 even, and then my newer scale said 263.2. Um, and somehow my newer scale got brought back in here in my bedroom, and I have thrown it away like 4 times, and it keeps walking back in here by itself. I wonder how that's happened. Um, the when the last time that I did one of these videos, which was back in June, and May and June, and I always do my weigh-ins on Sundays, and then I do them also on the first of the month because I do my body measurements. And it just something was off with my newer scale, and I bought it from like Planet something, and I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, and it's a nice scale. I love it. It's got where it measures your body percentage, your body fat percentage, and stuff like that. But it just wasn't right. Well, anyway, so I found a scale and I handed it to my husband, and I said, Joey, just go ahead and get rid of this. I said, because it doesn't work right. So he goes in the kitchen. He comes back. He said, well, I just I weighed myself, and it said, it works fine. He said, I was at the doctor's this week, so I know how much I weigh, and it's only like 3 pounds off. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Well, so he set it down on my floor, and I said, Joe, you cannot weigh yourself on my floor. He's like, why not? Well, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that my bedroom used to be the garage, so I have a concrete floor, and so there's nothing level in my bedroom at all. Okay, it's like, nee. And that's what I told him. I said, it's not level enough. I said, you can't it won't read at all. I said, it'll just keep thinking and thinking, and it won't read. He sets it down, presses the button, gets on it, he gets a reading. I'm like, what? So anyway, so I took it into the kitchen and I checked it, and it's actually, what, like 8 ounces from one another. So I'm going to take my new scale. I'm going to take the reading from that, not because it's 8 ounces less than my old scale. My old scale, only reason why I really need to get rid of it because it really is on its last legs. Um, it's one of those digital light up ones, and the light in it is going out, and so it's a ticking time bomb. Okay, so anyway, so I was 263, and um, now I photocopied this from my book, and this is from when I was on my journey before, and then this is today's, and it's not a big drastic change from my last weigh-in. I gained like 30 some odd pounds, I think, yeah. But the measurements, it's, it's not drastic. So, it could have been a lot worse. A whole lot worse. I mean, I'm not happy with these numbers, but I'm happy that it's not higher. So, anyhow, okay, and I'll do these every month like I was doing them before, and I'll do my weigh-ins once a week on Sundays, and then my measurements, I'll do them once a month. Okay, so this morning, it didn't start off a good day because I already did a oops. I missed breakfast this morning. I didn't buy any of my diet foods. Just in the last week, I didn't, I don't know. I didn't buy any. I bought a couple, but that was it. Well, so I get up this morning and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll just have a bowl of soup. Well, hubby comes in there and he says, you want to go to the store with me? And I said, where are you going? He said, well, I'm going up to Kroger's or Food City or one of the grocery stores. And I'm like, well, what do you need? And he says, bananas. And I just kind of looked at him and I said, what for? He said, because I'm making a banana pudding. I'm like, really? Do you know what today is? Well, anyway, he's like, well, he said, I need to make it. And I'm like, all right, well, that's not one of my favorite foods anyway, sweet foods, because he uses graham crackers in it, and I don't like graham crackers. I like graham crackers. I just like them by themselves. I don't like them with, made with anything. And to me, it just tastes soggy. Well, anyway, so since today is the 1st, so we're having our New Year's dinner. So, along with the New Year's dinner, we're having black eyed peas. Ew. I don't like black eyed peas at all. Ew. I'm really a fuddy-duddy when it comes to my eating habits. Like we're having what else? A fried chicken, which I didn't have the fried chicken. I baked mine. And then I baked me some broccoli to go with it because, as I said, I don't eat black eyed peas. And my mom made, and she hardly ever cooks, but she made, what is that called? Corned beef and cabbage. And I'm like, I might taste it. I haven't tasted it yet, but I may taste it. My daughter, she likes it. She says it came out really good. And I'm just fuddy-duddy. I don't like avocado. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I don't like, I mean, there's a whole long list of stuff that I do not like. I don't like squash. And I found out recently that I do not like sweet potatoes. Ew. Okay, so back in, I started my last, well, not when I first started, but around March or April, I guess it was. I thought, well, maybe I can start eating sweet potatoes instead of my regular red potatoes because they're supposed to be healthier. So we went and we got about 4 of them. I got home, I prepared one of them. No. No. I don't like the taste of sweet potatoes. And believe me, I really tried. I tried every single way that I can think of. I looked up recipes and I just, Now, I love candied yams, but I can't have sugar. So that's out. I just about all the ingredients that goes in sweet potatoes I can't have. So, I'm going to try again, maybe. And I don't even like, when I fell off the bandwagon and we had went up to Timberwood and I'd got a shrimp po' boy. That thing is like, they make them with the large shrimp. Oh my God, it's so good. Anyway, but it comes with sweet potato fries. I even tried them. I don't like it. Sorry, no. Not gonna happen. No. So when I'm on, now I like cooked onions. I don't like raw onions. I love bell pepper. I love broccoli. So I basically, that's, I like corn, and I like green beans, peas, stuff like that. Just the average everyday vegetable. I just don't like the weird ones. I know to most people that those aren't weird, but to me they are. Anyhow, so all right, now, let's move on a little bit because I don't want my time to run up. I was on YouTube yesterday, and I do a lot of YouTubing, and I love YouTube. I went on there and had this lady on there, and well, to me, she's a young girl. She's, at the time, she went through a weight loss herself and her journey, and she was 19 at the time. I think she's 22 now. And the title of it said, how I lost 70 pounds. I think it was in 5 months. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, and so I thought, okay, well, let me watch and see what she's doing. And because I decided back in 2015, and that was the very first time that I actually tried losing the weight and getting healthy. And I lost 50 pounds in 4 months. I did really good. And that's what I'm going back to. I'm doing exactly how I did it then, and because I stayed on track. And the only reason why I came off of my journey is because I had 3 surgeries right in a row. Not that that's an excuse, but that's why. But it worked for me. But anyway, on the YouTube video, she says you need to make a plan. She says, there's 5 points to your plan. She says your eating habits, exercise, motivation, what you drink, and how you stay focused. Okay, so this is my plan right here. And even though she told me hers, I went and I just took her points, her 1 through 5, and then I filled in the rest of what would be mine. Okay. So when I went to the doctor early in 2018, and he told me that my goal weight should be between 110 and 135. So I just kind of put it in half. So my goal weight's 125. Okay. My eating healthy. Number 1, eating healthy, which is cutting out junk food, fast food, and sweets. And the only problem I have with any of those is the fast food, because we eat out a lot. And if we don't eat out, we bring it home. So I've got to work on that. Okay. So for breakfast, and what she was talking about on there, she says, you can take the same meal for breakfast, lunch, or supper, even your snacks. And she said, you can take the same meal with the same ingredients and make it a different way, and you have a totally different meal. And she makes a point. If you think about that, that's a good point. Anyway, for breakfast, oats, veggies, eggs, protein shakes, yogurt, which I don't know. I haven't decided if I like yogurt or not. It's not that I don't like it, but I don't know if I like it. Okay, and fruits. Okay. And y'all know I love my oranges, but this time of the year it's hard to find them, and I love them pink oranges. So I may just stock up on apples and have those until my oranges come back in season. Okay, for lunch, salad, veggies, seafood. Now y'all know I love my seafood too. Old Bay in everything. The powdered Old Bay in everything I eat, and it gives it a flavor. Chicken, stir fry with using olive oil or whatever, Supper. Why can't I remember how to pronounce this word? Oh my God. Uh, what is it? I don't know. Anyway, it's Quinoa, and I'm wanting to say it's quinoa, quinoa. That's what it is, quinoa. Okay, quinoa with veggies. Okay, and chicken. Okay, so that really and truly, in which I'll do that, but I also have my, shrimp, and because I like seafood. I don't like fish. I'm not a fish person, but I do like my seafood. So I like my shellfish, and and those are very high in protein but low in calories. So that's a good thing. Snacks is veggies with a low calorie, low fat dip, and fruit, and also the string cheese, because you can get the low fat mozzarella string cheese. I seen yesterday at Walmart, they have the pepper jack ones. Oh my God. I bet those are so good, but they're not low fat, so it just defeats the purpose if I get it. So anyhow, and I also like the Laughing Cow, and you can use that with whatever kind of cracker you want. Okay, so and lots of apples. Apples. It's high in fiber, but it has its own natural, gives off its own natural water. So I would think that that's pretty good. And I was reading up on that, and they said that that's a really good source of weight loss. Anyway, number 2, exercise and workout. Okay, when I'm on my journey, I exercise or try to every day, unless I'm falling off the wagon, which I'm gonna try not to do. I do it every day, in which I use my Schwinn exercise bike. It's one of the vintage ones. It's like all metal, and it's like you're panting after the first 5 minutes. Actually, the first minute. And also walking, because I like to do a lot of walking. Which right now I can't even barely get through this store without my legs killing me, my back hurting, and it's the same scenario as it was last time. So I'll do the exercise bike for at least a week or two until I get more muscle, and when I get more muscle, I'll start walking. Um, Number 3, motivation. Why am I doing this? Okay, well, these are my answers because this is the stuff that I, want to do versus hers. But anyway, for me, it's to be confident in my appearance. Okay, to be able to go into any department store that I want to and pick out normal size clothing without having to hunt for a plus size section, because a lot of stores does not have a plus size section. Even though, you know what? I went to Walmart the other day, and I needed a pair of paints, and so I went to the plus size and I picked up a 3X, right? Brought it home, and didn't think anything about it, and the next morning I got up to get dressed, took the tags off, put them on, they almost fell off, and I'm like, huh, what's this? All right, so I thought, well, they're just missized, is it. So I took them back to Walmart, me and my husband did, and he said, well, you need to try them on this time. So I picked out another pair, same size, 3X, went in there. They almost fell off. I'm like, what? What's going on here? All right, so I went back over there and I picked up a 2X with the same pants and a 1X. Went into the fitting room. Can you believe the 1X fit? I was like, what? I haven't worn 1X in my pant size in quite a while. And I'm bigger than what I was, when I fell off the bandwagon. So I don't get it. But, I'm not complaining. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm in 1X. Now the shirts, because I'm top heavy, so I'm still in a 2X. But, that's a work in progress. Okay, so, all right. So anyway, back to motivation. to feel and look healthy, and also to be able to do stuff with my family. You know, that's important to me. You know, if we go somewhere and we do something which involves a lot of walking and what have you, I want to be able to do it without having to sit down every, 30 seconds, you know. Okay, number 4 is drinks. Drinking water. I drink a lot of water anyway, but when I'm on my journey, I try to drink 1 bottle of water with every meal. And considering I do breakfast snack, lunch snack, supper snack, that's 6 meals, so it's 6 bottles of water at least. And then I usually have a bottle of water between. Like right now, because I've missed breakfast and I've had lunch and I've had supper, I've had, a bottle of water with each, but I've also had 3 other bottles. So I've had 5 bottles of water already. I'm going to be going to the bathroom later. Anyway, okay, so number 5 is stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't cave, okay? Which basically saying is plan your meals, which I do. I don't pre-prepare them, but I do plan them, either the night before or the day of, and I plan out what I'm going to be eating. Plan your exercise, which that's already handled. Plan your water intake, which that's already handled. And do not give up, or else you will live to regret it, which I'm a walking, talking testimony of that. Okay, and then the last thing, because remember me telling you that I'm going back to the basics of what I was doing in the first place when I lost the 50 pounds. So I picked this up, which is, let me see, where's January? It's an 18-month one, but I like this because if you see, it's got right here, okay? You see how it's like all the way across these blocks, all the way across, and I use this for breakfast, lunch, and supper. And then I just do my breakfast, and then my morning snack goes on this line, and then lunch, and then my lunch snack, and then supper and my supper snack. And then over here, I total up all of my calories. So, yeah, it is what it is, and I think I just need to go back to basics, to get it accomplished, to get what I need to get done. Anyway, okay, so I'm already at 22 minutes on this video. Oh my God. Okay, so anyway, I guess that's about it. I will see y'all Sunday, because this is my first month, so I'll be doing these videos every month, plus I'll do them on Sundays also. And I may change that to where I'm doing them once. I don't know how I'm going to do it this time. Anyway. Okay. So anyway, y'all have a good new year and God bless.